Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through 5 best and most affordable ways to find UGC creators in 2023. So for the past year in 2022, we have really tried and tested all these different ways to find creators and create content with these creators. And really, I think for this video, the value is for you to learn what are some of the ways that you can find creators for your brand. And as a result, you are able to build a roster of creators that you want to work with on a regular basis. Because eventually, when you want to scale your TikTok campaign successfully, you need a content creation system where you're able to have that content constantly being filled in a pipeline so that you're able to scale with content. So really, this video serves as a purpose to solve the first piece of the puzzle, which is where are the creators? So who are the creators that you're going to work with constantly and regularly for your brand? So let's get into it. So first is definitely the best way I found and my team found, which is doing organic TikTok search. So for example, I'm going to do a demonstration here so that you get a sense of what I mean by doing TikTok organic search. So the most common thing that we would do is to type in a search keyword, such as skincare, beauty, and in this case, I typed in beauty at the search bar. And then what you need to do is just to basically go through some of these content and then to identify some of the creators that you think the first has a good speakability, second has a great charisma, and third has a look or feel that you think represent your ideal customer avatar. So definitely look through some of these really, really popular kind of keywords on TikTok so that you're able to really get a sense of what are some of the creators that are creating content for this specific keyword. So what I could do is also do skincare. So this really depends on the niches and industries that you work with. So for example, if you are a skincare or beauty brand, then so this will make sense for you just to type in skincare or beauty. However, if you are a kind of wellness or in the supplement niche, then you will probably want to type in gym. So there's another sometimes you can type in gym, or there's another thing on TikTok that would just say gym talk. So this is normally how people would like. So this is kind of like the hashtag that people would use. As you can see here, it's called Gym Talk. So so you can see there are a lot of creators actually for these popular keywords. And another thing I would do is typically, so if let's say if we found, okay, so I like this creator, and I will go in, and then you can see like she will also include other hashtags, and which are also a great way for you to find more creators. So let's see here. So it says fitness TikTok. So if we go into this keyword, as you can see here, there's 4.7 billion views. So there are definitely many videos where you can find creators that you think are a good potential for your brand. So so that's basically how you want to do the TikTok organic search to find creators. And I would say, yes, this is a more time consuming and more arduous process. However, you will be able to really find some best creators this way because first of all, these creators will know how to create TikTok videos. And second, usually some of these creators are undervalued, meaning you are able to pay a lower price for their content. And yes, so this is definitely by far the best way that we love to find creators on this platform. Okay, cool. So that will be the number one way, which is organic TikTok search. And second, let's talk about the very popular TikTok creator marketplace. So I'll be honest with you. So at first, when we initially started, I didn't really like the platform. I think one of the problem was I didn't really find the creators were suitable for some of the brands were working with at the time. So I didn't really find that. So I didn't really utilize that platform at all initially. However, after really getting onto the platform and then start to dig a little bit deeper into the creators that are actually listed on the platform, I actually found it pretty surprising that we were able to find creators that were great. So yeah, let me just show you the platform real quick. So this is what the TikTok creator marketplace looks like. And so in order to really actually create an account, you need to have the business registered. Because when you register an account for this platform, you actually need to register, they will need to verify your business first. So after they verify your account, then you can go into this platform where you can just really look through a lot of creators that are listed, and they are all TikTok content creators, and you can also able to filter by location, categories, followers, and also filter by audience. So this is really a pretty good way to find creators where you are just able to directly go into a platform where already TikTok compiles all the creators for you. And this is definitely a better and more efficient way compared to doing the manual TikTok search. And the third way is really just to utilize freelancing platforms such as Fiverr or Upwork. And I've noticed Fiverr also has a pretty solid database of creators where you can really utilize. And so what I would do is just to type in UGC creators in the search bar, and you will be prompted with many creators that have been doing TikTok UGC particular style videos, and you can look at their portfolio and just to identify some of the ones you want to work with. And generally, you can see their price point will be a little bit lower. So if you have a tighter budget, I think finding creators on these kind of third-party freelancing platforms is definitely a great way. And the fourth way will be utilizing UGC specific third-party platforms such as Incense or Collabstreet. So I have used both platforms before, and I definitely think they give you enough options and help you to find creators again at a single place, so you don't need to really go out to find them on your own. And what I love about these platforms is usually these are already influencers, meaning they already kind of have a pretty good following on TikTok, so they kind of know what they're doing. And also, depending on the platform you're looking for, just for example, Collabstreet, they provide Instagram influencers and also TikTok. So yeah, these are definitely also great options for you to kind of look for creators you want for your brand. And lastly, let's talk about Twitter and Instagram. So these are other social media platforms where you can also find creators. And typically, what you could do is just to type in UGC in the search bar, and you will find a bunch of creators that are ready to create videos for you. And here's an example on Twitter. For example, there are a pretty big community of UGC creators specifically. So when you type in UGC at search bar, you can see there are a ton of UGC creators. And definitely, I love utilizing this as a way to find creators for some of our brands. And one thing definitely to notice is because these are more professional creators and they kind of understand the game a bit more, so you will not be able to find creators that are underpriced, meaning these creators will be priced at the market average price. So yeah, just be aware of that. So if you have a bit more budget, definitely this finding UGC creators on Twitter or on Instagram is a good way. Yeah, so those 5 ways are the most common and affordable ways for you to find UGC creators in 2023. And just to recap and to remind you again, the goal here is to reach out to as many creators as possible. Some of them will charge higher, some of them will charge lower. So it doesn't really matter. It's just you need to reach out to as many people and creators as possible so you are able to build a roster of creators that you can use and partner with regularly. And that is the goal because like I said again, you need to find creators that first are really good at creating content, second are able to create content regularly for your brand. And a benchmark that we usually like to use is we will specifically work with 5 to 6 creators per month and create at least 15 unique videos per month so that we know we have enough content to scale or test. Yeah, so that's basically what you need to know and learn when it comes to finding creators, sourcing creators. So hope this video gives you some value, and drop a like if you want to see more videos like this. Subscribe as I will create more content around TikTok ads, UGC, and how to really make TikTok ads successful and be a great acquisition channel for your brand in 2023. See you next time.